Hey, how's it going guys? OneFO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the newest scripts for Blox Fruits. So I actually have 20 different scripts for you guys, but I'm only going to show you the 4 best ones for this video. So if you're looking for all the scripts, the links will be in the description. And yeah. And out of all these scripts, I think my favorite one has to be MaMayBeo Hub. It just got updated today with a lot of new features, and it also has no keys on it. And the first thing you want to do is change the farm method to upper, and then change the farm distance to 24 to 30, so anything between 24 and 30. Scroll down, select fast attack, and then turn off mob ultra. You should only have these 2 settings on, and then as you can see, if I come over here, boom, click auto farm, it just instantly kills every single mob in my area, which is going to get you max level in like under a day with how fast this auto farm is. They also have some stuff for fruits, so if you want to snipe any devil fruit in the game. Of course, I'm not going to buy it though because I have a pretty good fruit right now. But if you want to do that, you can automatically buy fruits. You can also automatically bring fruits from anywhere in the map. So if there were any fruits spawned in, you could just bring them to you. So you can basically just keep joining servers over and over again and keep picking up all the fruits, and you can get tons and tons of fruits in just under an hour. I got blizzard fruit, and that was on my other account. But if you want to do this, you could do this on multiple accounts and get tons of good fruits. Of course, let me scroll down a little bit more. You have the miscellaneous tab with some pretty nice stuff on it. Coming back over here to the main tab, as you can see, right below the auto farms, you can also auto farm for bones, you can trade bones, you can farm ectoplasm. They're going to have an auto farm for mastery, which can get you a really high mastery level in just a little bit amount of time. And basically how this works is it's going to keep killing the mobs with your sword, and then once they get to a certain health percentage, so for me it's at 24%, and it's just going to start killing them with your fruit or whatever else you want to do. So pretty cool. That's definitely the fastest way to get mastery on a fruit. So that's how I got this mastery leveled up pretty high. And they also have a material farm, which I can't really show you because I'm on the first C, but you pretty much guess how this works. It just farms for materials. You can redeem all the ×2 EXP codes, which if you've never redeemed a code before, it just gives you 2 times EXP for a couple hours, which is really useful for auto farming if you want to use that. And from the new Race V4 update, they actually have fake Race V4s where you could do stuff like this. You can tell right now I have the mink on. So basically just all the different types of transformations. You just get all those. Of course, it's not going to be like actually giving you the awakening, but it's still pretty cool. Here's your weapons tab where you can farm for some stuff like just random stuff like fighting styles, sabers. You have all the different types of weapons here, even soul guitar, which is pretty nice. They don't have anything for the elite hunter quest. I don't know why that's blank. And then of course they also have a stats tab where you can automatically upgrade your stats. So over here, if I click on this, I don't actually have any extra points to give right now. So let me do some auto farming really quick and show you. Okay, so I just leveled up a little bit. Now you turn on the auto farm for just a couple seconds. And as you can see, I have 3 points. So as you can probably guess now, all I have to do is come over here and... Oh, this guy just killed me. So just come over here and I'm going to do my sword, of course, because that's my main weapon. So I'm going to click on auto stats sword. Boom, and it's going to put all 3 of my points into that. But now, of course, if you wanted to do 2 different things, so for me, if I was trying to level up sword and Blox Fruit, I can click this, both of them at the same time, and it would evenly distribute them. And you can even stat refund if you really want to. And if you want to do multiple points at once, like let's say you have like 2,000 in here and you don't want to wait for it to fill up, you could just click, boom, 100 at a time. And then instead of doing 1 per second, it's going to do like 100 per second. So it's going to go up a lot faster. So yeah, pretty cool stuff there. You also have your player tab where you can kill people. So let me actually try to kill that guy that we just killed. Let's enable PvP really quick. Enable PvP. Okay, now we're going to come over here and select the player. So I think his name was, I don't remember yet, Blackie Ramirez. Let's click this. And then first we can spectate him. I think he might have just died. Let's try to teleport to him. So now it's going to bring us over to this guy, and now we can just kill him, pretty much. So there we go. I think I just killed him, or maybe he has PvP disabled, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you just have to teleport to him, and then you can kill them. Pretty cool. You can do that with anyone, of course. You can also kill them with a gun or a melee. And if you're trying to just PvP people and maybe look a little bit more legit, you can actually use aimbot to aimbot onto people. So as an example, I mean, this isn't really a good example, but if I was using my sword and I want to hit that guy, I would have aimbot on him, and then I could just click X, and then that big ray beam would hit him, which is pretty cool. You guys can probably guess if you're using like the leopard fruit and you have that kick or the other effect where you can like shoot like a bullet basically, then it's just going to aimbot that onto them and kill them pretty fast. Let's kill these guys right here. Of course, they also give you a teleport tab where you can teleport to the second sea, the first sea, or the third sea, or even the sea beast world. Here's the islands you can go to. Pretty cool. I'm not going to teleport to any of them because I'm pretty high up in the air right now. And this script actually has a pretty unique thing called instant teleport, where it's going to instantly reset your character and then respawn you on that island, which is way faster. So I might actually be able to show you this if I click on, for example, desert, instant teleport. As you can see, it instantly teleports me over here. Give it a couple seconds and then boom, I'm over here. Of course, now if I wanted to teleport back to Sky Island 2, click instant teleport, give it a couple seconds, and then boom, here I am. So pretty cool. I think you guys pretty much get how this works. It just teleports you around. And then you have the dungeons for the second and third sea. So again, I can't show you this on this account, but hopefully I can level up soon. So in my next showcase, I can show you this. But of course, you have your ESPs here too. You can look around for some fruits. We can ESP the different chests all around the map. So looks like there's a lot below me in the other islands. You can ESP players. Doesn't look like anyone's near me. Oh yeah, we still got that guy over there. You can ESP the flowers if you're on the second sea. So pretty cool stuff here. This is on the raid for dungeons and ESP tab. And they even have a tab for buying stuff. So if you want to buy anything in the game, you could just click on something random like a flintlock, and then boom, here we go. I could just start using it. Pretty cool. And I think I showed you guys the fruit tab already, but if I didn't show you it, as you can see, you have drop, store, grab fruit, and then you can also snipe any fruit. Pretty cool. The miscellaneous tab has some basic stuff like infinite energy, no clip. No clip just makes you go through walls if you didn't know. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all that there is on Neva Hub. It's the most simple script here with the least amount of, with no keys on it actually, not even the least amount of keys. It works on PC, on mobile, there's just a lot of stuff on here. Of course, the best script for this game right now, if you want to get the absolute best one, it's going to be Mukuro Hub. But they do have like a 3-step key system, so if you don't want to use that, you could just come over here, use this one, or use the Peachy Hub, which looks pretty similar. But I honestly don't think it's worth it going through all 3 of those keys every day, so if you want to use a simple script, use either Mods Black or Neva Hub. And I actually just found this script today. It has a ton of cool stuff on it. I think it used to be a premium version, as you can see, like a paid version, but they made it free. So some pretty cool stuff on here. As you can see, select your weapon, Dark Blade, and let's just click on Auto Farm and see what this does. It should just teleport us around, but I'm pretty sure that all of these other scripts are interfering with it, so it might not work the same. But yeah, pretty cool. All you have to do usually is just come over here, click on Fast Attack, click on or Smooth, whichever one you want to do, and then it'll basically just come over here, auto farm them pretty fast, pretty cool. And then of course they also scroll down, you can see boss farms, you can see specific monster farms, which is, if you're wondering, monster is just mob, of course. You can auto farm for fruits, which I think is just your mastery. So if I click this, scroll down, we could do either a gun, a fruit, you could do your melee, your sword. So any weapon that you're trying to level up. So if I wanted to level up my electro, I could just click this and then it's just gonna, basically how I explained earlier. So whenever you get the mob low with your other main weapon, it's gonna start leveling it up by finishing it off with your other weapon. Pretty nice. You have stats, of course, if I can show you that right here. Click on sword and it should put, yep, all my stats into the sword. Then there's a first, second, and third sea, what's this called? A quest tab, so you could do all these different quests here. And then you also have your races, so you could do all these different V3 races, not V4 though. You get tons of different stuff here for materials, for weapons, just tons of cool stuff. You have the PvP tab, which is the same as the player tab on here, with fly, which I'm not sure works. Oh, it actually does work, pretty cool. You have your speed for flying, so I can turn this up or down. If you turn it up a lot, you could get like glitched around. Would not recommend you turn up the speed too much. I think a good spot is like 15 or 10. You could fly around pretty fast. Some decent stuff like auto turning on PvP, which is pretty useful. Let's kill this guy really quick. I don't know if I actually can kill him. Yeah, he has PvP disabled. Infinite energy. If I turn this on, I can dash forever without losing any energy. You have your dodge no cooldown, which is going to lag your game for a little bit, and then you could just spam dodge. Pretty fun. So yeah, lots of cool stuff on this script. Honestly, this is probably a lot better than most of the scripts out there. And it has no keys on it as well, so if you don't want keys, use this script or this one. You have the bounty farm if you want to. Here's your dungeon raids. You can buy stuff just like the other script, all the different stuff in the game. You can also buy refund stats and stuff like that. Here's your island teleports, so everywhere in the game you can teleport to. Settings, and I actually didn't really explain this yet, but one of the main things you're going to want to do if you're not on like a supercomputer is to come over here, click on white screen, and that might look weird. I mean, it's not going to work for me right now, but if you don't have multiple GUIs open, as you can see, it's just going to be like an FPS booster, which is going to make sure that your game doesn't render too much, and it's going to make sure your game doesn't crash. So if you want to use FPS booster along with white screen and also anti-AFK, then you're not going to get kicked from the game overnight. One of the most important things while auto farming is making sure that you're not going to get kicked, which is pretty nice. You have status effects here. It's going to check all your stuff about your account. You can ESP things from this script as well. Looks pretty similar to the other GUI. You have your hop, which is server hopping for fruits, for bosses, for different quests, and then even a chest farm. So pretty cool stuff on Mods Black. It's a pretty new GUI, I'm pretty sure. Maybe like came out like a couple weeks ago. And I guess I'm just going to showcase Maru X and then also Peachy Hub at the same time. So here in the main tab, you have your auto farms. Honestly, Maru X Hub doesn't have that much stuff on it, but I just showed it because it works so smoothly on mobile. So you have all this stuff over here. You have your auto farms for bones for Elite Hunter, or levels for bosses, pretty cool stuff here. And then you have the stats tab. Again, this is pretty much the same thing. Your stats tab is actually built into the main menu on here. So you have right here, as you can see, scroll up, you have auto stats. Here's your teleports. If I can click on it for some reason. Okay, it looks like it's not letting me click on this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this Peachy Hub, but it does work. Again, you should not have this many scripts loaded up. Just use Maru X, for example. Stats. You can come over here and use your stats. And then islands, dungeons, auto buying, and then miscellaneous. So pretty simple script, to be honest. You can do ESP. All the stuff on this script is working, but it's just a lot more of a compact GUI. So big credits to Nino. And then for this script, I don't know if they have any credits. And then for Neva Hub, if you want to join their Discord server, here it is at the very top. So pretty cool GUIs all in all. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you can, and as always, peace.